Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Richfield Ice Arena, historic Rink 2 at Richfield Ice Arena. As you can see, it is also used for curling with the circles in both offensive zones. Have we got a dandy on tap for you today? The classic rivalry of Edina and Forest Lake to be played out in Richfield. Edina will be on our left in their white uniforms. Forest Lake to our right in maroon and gold. Here's a shot by Logan Vickery that's blockered away by Edina's Lucas Norman. Norman, the starting netminder for the Hornets. Edina carries it through the neutral zone. Eli Crosby going up against Cooper Tepper from Forest Lake. Tepper got it back into the neutral zone. It's picked up by Bennett Brewer for Edina. Scooped up by Tepper. Tepper carrying it through, gets to the red line, bullying past players. Tepper shoots. Another blocker save by Lucas Norman. Brewer will carry it out for Edina. He gets to the red line. Nice poke check by Austin Smith. He'll win the race to the puck. Brewer let up a little bit going after the biscuit. Taken away by Vickery. I'm apparently in the way of the live stream, according to senior executive producer Justin Moss. Bodies flying everywhere in the early minutes of the first period. We played 12-minute periods here at the Gobbler. Semifinal game between the Hornets and the Rangers, and it looks like Edina will go on the power play early. Logan Vickery will sit 2 minutes for tripping. Face-off will be in the Forest Lake zone to the left of goaltender Wyatt Wenzel. Will be Ben Henneman taking the draw for Forest Lake, going up against Eli Crosby from Edina. That first unit for Edina back on the ice. Puck comes to Ebner at the top. Brewer back to Ebner. Ebner shoots, it goes wide. And puck gets stuck on the back of the net. We'll have a face-off in the Ranger zone. Puck is down. Rangers maintain possession off the draw. Kuhlenkamp on the backhand sends it into the neutral zone where it's gathered up by Philip Ebner. Ebner looking for Evan Gilder. It goes between Gilder's legs and into the Forest Lake zone where it's taken away by the Rangers. Puck to the top. Here's Ebner. Tries a shot. Stopped in front. Gilder turns and fires. Big save. Loose puck moved off to the side. Bennett Brewer along the board. Sends it up to Ebner at the top. Ebner can't hold the zone. Being pressured by Forest Lake's Mason Kuhlenkamp. We've got offsides on the Hornets. 1:07 to go in the Vickery penalty. Face-off will come to center ice. Hornets into this vicious cycle of having the puck and giving it right back to the Rangers. The puck is iced down by Forest Lake. A face-off in the Forest Lake zone. Oliver Marvin wins the draw for the Hornets. Alexander Howie along the boards, tries to get it down to Marvin. It's taken away by the Rangers. Friswold for the Hornets has the puck taken away. It's Owen Severhus for Forest Lake. Tries a shot from a far angle. It's gloved by Norman and held on and frozen. 38 seconds to go in the Edina power play. Puck is down. Hornets have possession off the draw, trying a long pass through their own zone. Puck eludes Bennett Brewer. Taken away by Austin Smith, who then loses it. Back to the Hornets. Jack Kelly battling along the boards for the Hornets. The puck eventually taken away by Forest Lake's Elliot Harsh. And Hirsch plays it down in the Edina zone. Time will run out on the Forest Lake penalty. Christian Erickson, the Lone Ranger, down in the Edina zone, sends it up to the point to Smith. Smith steps forward, takes another step, fires, chest save by Norman. Here's another shot on the rebound, another save by Norman. 8:31 to go in the first period. And face off in the Edina zone. Evan Reichlead taking the draw for Forest Lake. The Hornets had possession for a second and then lost it. Keeger can't hold the zone for Forest Lake. He'll give chase, being nearly outraced by Evan Gilder. Gilder putting on some excellent pressure for the Hornets. Puck finding a home along the sideboards. 4 players on the ice digging for it. Keeger going behind his own net, puts on the brakes, tries to flip it out of the zone and stopped by Gilder. In front, loose puck, nearly a goal for Edina. Patrick Minotti on the doorstep. The puck slipped right past him. It was a shot through traffic, still loose in front. Minotti with another chance at it, couldn't get a backhand. And puck gathered up by Forest Lake's Levi Fenrich. Fenrich gaining speed through his own zone, tries a pass. Might have been ill-advised, looking for Logan Vickery. And stopped by Moen of Edina. He tried to play it off the boards, intercepted by Vickery. Centering pass taken away by Eli Crosby. Crosby puts on the brakes, zings a pass to the other side. It'll be icing on the Hornets. Henneman taking the draw for Forest Lake in the Edina zone. Lucas Norman, perfect so far for the Hornets. Probably a half dozen saves. Friswald backhands it into the neutral zone. Here's Friswald again, overskating it. Here's Kuhlenkamp for Forest Lake. Kuhlenkamp tries a shot, that goes wide. Nice low shot for the Rangers, looking for a rebound. Austin Smith unable to hold the zone, but recovers, backhands it to Kuhlenkamp. Kuhlenkamp has it taken away by Crosby. Friswald can't get it up to Howie. It's taken away by the Rangers. Hirsch has it poked away. Here's Smith knifing through players. Austin Smith winds, fires, has a shot blocked, tries another shot. And that's stopped by Norman. Good recovery by Norman after the deflected shot changed his direction. The Hornets managed to get it out. Friswald tried to send it through the neutral zone. It's taken away by Hirsch. A terrible line change. Here's Hirsch for Forest Lake going in, and he runs out of real estate, and it goes wide. Oh, not an opportune time to take a line change for Edina, and the coach. Sorry about that slight technical difficulty, like a gunshot going off in my left ear every few minutes. The Rangers come in 2-on-2. Severhus and Erickson. And taken away by Kelly. Kelly fans on the pass. But Gilder recovers the loose puck, and they're coming in 2-on-2. Gilder and Brewer, two of the biggest players in this tournament. Evan Gilder for Edina tries a centering pass. It's knocked away by the Ranger defense. Gilder up to the top to Kelly. Kelly tries a shot. A nice save by Wenzel. And Gilder tries another centering pass. It gets all the way through. Nobody puts a stick on it. Boy, exaggerated attempt by Owen Boehm to get a shot off. And Wenzel stops the puck behind the Forest Lake net. A little miscommunication there with his defender, Levi Fenrich. We've got offsides once again. 4:51 to go in the first period. And puck is down, won by the Hornets. And Frank Vellner dumps it in. He's taken by Austin Smith, who's stepped on an Edina stick and goes down. Smith reverses ice, looking for victory along the sideboards. You can't get it out. Nice pinch by Edina's Moen. Tries a centering pass. Smith knocks it behind the Forest Lake net. Comes out to the point. And dumped right back in by Vellner. Bame for Edina. Bame working alone. Loses possession. Crosby tries a shot. Crosby tries another one. Puck is frozen by Wenzel. His hard play to the net by Owen Bame, looking for a loose puck. It'll be Gilder taking the faceoff for Edina in the Forest Lake zone, going up against Ben Henneman. Beck Friswold stops the puck along the boards. For Edina, he's still got it. Working his way into the middle, can't get into the slot. Taken away by Elliot Hirsch. The Rangers and Hornets finding themselves in several board battles thus far. Friswold for Edina gets to the red line, dumps it in on net, stopped by Wenzel and frozen. Have another face-off in the Forest Lake zone. Henneman taking the draw once again up against Eli Crosby from Edina. Keeger bumped off the puck by Crosby. Brewer to the top to Johnson. Johnson fires, it's going wide. It's blocked by a Forest Lake player. Here's Kuhlenkamp. Kuhlenkamp on the right side, tries the centering pass, goes off a skate and into the corner. Hornets and Rangers battling for it. Oliver Marvin loses the handle on it. Nice step-up play by Levi Fenrich. And Forest Lake, here's a shot from Brewer. Goes off the blocker of Wenzel. Brewer to Crosby. Crosby on the backhand. Loose puck in front. Whistle hadn't gone yet. Puck is covered up by Wenzel. Wenzel punches Crosby's stick back to him. Hornets initially won the draw but couldn't hang on to the puck. That's Christian Erickson. Now on his forehand, working his way along the blue line. Offers it up. Here's a shot. It's enveloped by Norman and hung on to. We'll have our first face-off in the Edina zone for quite some time. And puck slides across the slot harmlessly. Nobody home to take a whack at it for Forest Lake. It's held into the blue line by Austin Smith. And Philip Ebner. And now flipped out of play by Minotti. Play a game of hot potato with the puck. YHH superstar Lynn Bellis tries to loft the puck over the glass. It finds the net, and now it gets over. We'll have a face-off. You'd almost think pucks were expensive. Smith winds, fires, big slap shot for Norman. And good on Norman for hanging on to a puck that Took an odd deflection midair. Gilder will take the face-off against Severhus. Carried out by Gilder to the red line, taps it up to Boehm. Some size on this line between Boehm and Gilder. Boehm tries a low shot, knocked away by Wenzel. And now we'll have a penalty on the Hornets. And 1:46 to go in the first period. Still scoreless here in Richfield. Boehm will sit 2 minutes for tripping. Here's Keeger after the faceoff goes down, won by Reichly of Forest Lake. Forest Lake's Keeger near the neutral zone on his own. Can't get the puck past two Edina defenders. Jack Kelly made the stop for the Hornets. Brewer for the Hornets. Sticked away nicely by Reichly. Fenrich on his backhand turning up. The 2-on-2 for the Rangers, Reichly and Vickery. Reichly up to Vickery. Vickery with a little bit of space. He might have a chance. A backhand pass, and they score! Hunter Longin converts on the odd man rush on the power play, and Forest Lake takes a 1-0 lead on the power play with 1:01 to play in the first period.
There is 1 minute remaining in the first period. 1 minute.
Alexander Howie trying a shot for the Hornets. That goes wide. Loose puck in front, no whistle yet, still banging away at it. And it doesn't matter if we can't see it, as long as the official has eyes on it, there will be no whistle. And Crosby taking the draw for Edina. Henneman for Forest Lake. Henneman turning into a bit of a defensive zone face-off specialist for the Rangers. He's a shot from the point from Moen.
Forest Lake, number 12, Hunter Longin. Assisted by number 16, Logan Vickery. Is also assisted by number 18, Levi Fenrich.
So Vickery and Fenrich will earn the assists on that goal by Longin. Austin Smith carrying it out for Forest Lake, tries a cross-ice pass. It finds an Edina skate and bounces away. Here's Crosby. Crosby has Howie in the slot if he wants him. Nice poke check by Austin Smith. Final 10 seconds of the first period. Friswald loses the puck battle. Rangers will clear it in the neutral zone. We have a buzzer, and our first period is over. We will head into the second period with Forest Lake leading Edina 1-0. We'll be back in 60 seconds. Welcome back, folks, here for the second period. If you stepped away, here's what you missed. Forest Lake takes a 1-0 lead over Edina. A power play goal by Hunter Longin. A nice little backhand pass from Logan Vickery. That power play goal, the lone tally so far between the two teams. As Oliver Marvin dumps it in deep for Edina. Overskated a little bit by Levi Fenrich of Forest Lake. Loose puck in the slot. Too much time getting it out. But no harm. It's taken away by Fenrich. Fenrich got it to the line, but it's taken away by Brewer, and then it was taken away by Keeger. The puck gets into the Edina zone. Brewer all the way up to Marvin. Marvin to the red line, going 1-on-3. 1 Hornet, 3 Rangers. There's Brewer with a slap shot. Deflected by Keeger. If that would have rolled up his stick, that could have bounced past goaltender Wyatt Wenzel. Seaver Hoos for Forest Lake puts on the brakes, finds a little bit of space. Try to get it to a wing, but found Edina defender Philip Ebner instead. Puck in front, held in by Bame. Bame tries a shot, that goes off the blocker. A loose puck in front, nobody home to take a whack at it for the Hornets. Ebner turns it up, trying a long pass, trying to catch the Rangers on a line change, unable to do so. Right idea. The Rangers are offside on the line change. How did we get here? Forest Lake 3-0 wins over Rosemount 2-1, Minnetonka Black 3-0, and Bloomington Jefferson 3-1. The leading scorers for the Rangers are Hunter Longin, Evan Reichley, and Austin Smith. Longin has 5 points, well, 6 now that he's got a goal today. Reichley and Smith with 3 points each for the Rangers. Edina Green also undefeated coming into this game as Longin has a shot from the dot. Loose puck in front, rebound. Squares wide, comes to Tepper at the top. Tepper tries a shot, stop by an Edina stick and trickles just wide. Ebner up to Bame. Now Ebner again, throws it to the far side, looking for Minotti. Minotti's got Gilder with him. Minotti tries a half dump, half shot. Either way, it gets down below the Forest Lake goal line. Hunter Longin might have the speed. A savvy veteran move by Henrik Cornier to eliminate the time and space Longin might have had. Wine fires, a slap shot by Smith goes wide. Here's Tepper from the top, knocked away by Lucas Norman. Jack Kelly manages to get it into the neutral zone. Kelly and a Ranger. Elliot Hirsch down in a hoop. That'll be a hoop. And there's still offsides, and they're offsides 3 separate times. Edina Green also 3-0 coming into this game, defeating Andover 11-0. Woodbury 7-2 and Matamidi 3-2. The leading scorers for the Hornets are Bennett Brewer with 6 goals and 7 points. Eli Crosby with 6 assists. And number 21, David Vareka. I haven't seen Vareka yet today. Maybe forgot the game was this morning. Maybe he's injured. I don't know. And Gilder gets it to Friswald. Beck Friswald carrying it in for the Hornets. Friswald trying to go one-handed around a Forest Lake defender. That doesn't work. Friswald tries a shot from the dot. It bounces off a Forest Lake defender. Could have caused trouble for Wenzel, but he is up to the task. You know who else is up to the task, Justin? Bernatello Foods. With their Latza Matza Brewpub Pizza, a half-pound of real mozzarella cheese on that bad boy. Take one home to your family or for yourself. Treat yourself a little bit. It's Valentine's Day. Loose puck in front. No dice for Edina. And Kuhlenkamp going 1-on-2. Kuhlenkamp on his backhand. Tries a nice little shimmy move. Backhand try. Goes off the shoulder of Norman. And Kuhlenkamp showing off the moves. Lots of yelling, which can only mean that we've got a penalty. A penalty will be called on Forest Lake. Angry voices. A little early to be so angry. In any case, Edina will go back on the power play, an interference call. I'm sorry, Justin, I bumped the camera. The face-off in the Forest Lake zone. Edina maintains possession off the draw. Ebner from the point tries a shot. That goes wide. Edina knocking on the door here. Kelly banks it off the boards. Didn't realize how bouncy the Richfield boards would be. He tried to go to the other side of the ice, and it ended up coming out into the slot. 2 tries at it for Edina to no avail. Here's Kelly. Kelly all the way across for Brewer. Brewer across the blue line. Gives it back to Ebner at the top. Ebner tries a slap shot that finds the stomach of Owen Severhus. He is hunched over a little bit. In front, still loose. Wenzel tried to knock it away, and Jack Kelly couldn't get good enough stick on it to lift it over Wenzel's pad. And Forest Lake is offside. And Forest Lake really struggling with that blue line this morning. Of course, it doesn't help when you're trying to change lines in the opposing team zone. It makes zone entry and line changes tricky. Vickery tries a shot. That goes just high. And Tepper overskates, and if the Hornets hurry, which they do not do fast enough, could have had a 3-on-1 chance. They had numbers. They would have gotten to the puck. Hornets will make a line change. Of the face-off at center ice. Kelly in his own zone for Edina banks it off the wall. Marvin tried to do the same. The puck ended up getting to Tepper. Tepper over to Fenrich. Fenrich loses possession. Got an offsides. Marvin off the wall. Howie tried to knock it in. Puck takes a bit of a funny bounce and ends up on the stick of Levi Fenrich. Fenrich cutting through his own zone. Dangerous play. But he escapes unscathed to Kelly. Kelly below the goal line in the Forest Lake zone. Tries a centering pass. Nobody home for the Hornets. Held into the top. Ebner tries a shot. Glances off a skate. Goes past the stick of Friswald. The slap shot from Marvin goes off the pad of Wenzel. A little stick lift from Howie. Holds the zone. Still battling for it. Rangers back to full strength. Here's Tepper. Tepper off the boards. Held in by Kelly. Kelly doing a nice job of pinching for Edina. Sends it to Howie. Howie tries a shot. That goes wide. 5:50 to go in the second period. Forest Lake clinging to a 1-0 lead over Edina. Centering pass goes off a Rangers skate, and the Rangers will carry it out. Logan Vickery goes right around a poke check by Ebner. Vickery at the top of the circle. Waits, fires. Blocker saved by Norman. In front, Reichly. Couldn't get enough on it. A wraparound chance, and it's in! They score! Logan Vickery on the backhand. Lucas Norman caught on the wrong side for the Hornets. And Logan Vickery extends the Ranger lead to 2-0. A work type of play by Logan Vickery on the backhand. Goes all the way around the Edina net. Manages to jam home the puck, and now they've got a 2-on-1. Henneman shooting, that goes high. And Gilder in the neutral zone for Edina. Puck gets lost along the blue line. Henneman's gonna try this again. Ben Henneman Puck goes through a couple of pairs of skates to Hirsch. Hirsch dumps it in. Chasing down Henry Moen. Enneman dumped down. Boehm has the stick knocked out of his hand, and that'll be called go interference. And we've got our first PG-13 word of the morning at 9:05. It's not a record, but it's darn close. Jack Kelly at the point, swings it over to Brewer. Up to Ebner, and it's poked away. Here come the Rangers. Daly shooting, and a save by Norman. Here's Gilder. Gilder over to Brewer. Brewer puts on the brakes. He's got a player at the top. He's got Ebner. Ebner muscles it over to Kelly. Kelly from the dot, shooting, goes off a body in front. Kelly's still got it, cutting in front, goes off another body, comes to Ebner at the top. Ebner winds, fires, blocker saved by Wenzel. Kelly trying one shot, Kelly trying another shot. And then his centering pass gets to the other side of the zone and out. Hornets will need to regroup in the neutral zone. 1:03 to go in the Edina power play. Crosby to Brewer. Brewer trying to step through the middle. Squeezed out by two Forest Lake defenders, and the puck goes wide. Net is off. Forest Lake's wide. Wenzel doing a solid job of knocking the net off twice. There will be a penalty on Edina. We're going to go Gilder. We'll sit 2 minutes for body checking. The official will do the cursory check of just how frozen the pegs are in the ice. So 3:23 to go in the second period. Rangers will have 1 minute and 12 seconds on the power play after their penalty runs out. This is Vickery. Vickery, one of the 2 goals for Forest Lake today. Longin chasing the puck down. Stopped by Moen. Moen off the glass for Edina. He's scooped up by Forest Lake's Austin Smith. Smith gaining speed in his own zone. He can really fly when he gets moving. Smith across the red, Smith across the blue. Tries to go around one more player. He's down below the goal line. Tries a shot. That goes way wide. He's stopped by Vickery. Vickery dumps it in. Henrik Cornier scoops it up for the Hornets. On the backhand, gets it to Alexander Howie. Smith stronger on the stick than Howie. Holds the zone. Here's Smith again for Forest Lake, trying to go around Marvin. Unable to. Forest Lake now to full strength. They'll have a power play. Here's Vickery, a 3-on-2 for the Rangers. Vickery shoots between 2 defenders, goes wide. Puck stopped by Tepper in the neutral zone and dumped in deep. Moen going through his own zone. The Rangers are offsides just barely. 48 seconds to go in the Forest Lake power play. 2:11 to play in the second period. Defenseman Philip Ebner taking the face-off for Edina and manages to pull the puck away. And gets it in deep, albeit after it bounces off the stick of Forest Lake's Levi Fenrich. There's Keeger for Forest Lake. Rings it around. Looking for Hirsch. Hirsch caught along the boards with Ebner. Ebner gets the puck into the slot, but there's nobody there because the Hornets are killing power play. Here's Ebner from the slot, and it goes wide. Ebner, a one-man wrecking crew on this penalty kill for Edina. On the backhand, it's poked in the neutral zone. Edina will take that all day. Moen dumps it back in. That'll be offsides on the Hornets. 3 seconds to go in the Forest Lake power play. Haley gets it in deep. Edina back to full strength. No goals for either team on their respective power plays. Cornier battling with Erickson down in the corner. Cornier turns him around. And Erickson has the puck, gets it to the top to Austin Smith. Smith fires, goes off Eli Crosby's stick and harmlessly into the corner. Here's a shot, bounces off Moen's shoulder. They shoot and they score! 3-0 Forest Lake as Christian Erickson finds himself in the perfect spot. And a shot bounced off Henry Moen's shoulder right to Erickson, and Erickson deposits. Rangers take a 3-0 lead with 53 seconds to go in the second period. Forest Lake wildly opportunistic today, pouncing on loose pucks, firing away. Hope they save some of that juice for tonight's championship game, should they hold on to this lead, which, although with a full period to go, certainly looks likely.
Number 67, Christian Erickson. Assisted by number 97, Owen Silver.
Marvin in front, loose puck. One whack, two whack, they score! The shutout has broken with 15 seconds to go in the second period. Eli Crosby putting the Hornets on the board. Smith carrying for Forest Lake. Looks like they'll try to pin it along the boards and chew down the rest of the clock. There goes the buzzer through 2 periods. Forest Lake leads Edina 3-1. We'll be back in 60 seconds with period 3. Well, the Ranger fans shaking the bleachers. They can feel a berth in the Gobbler Championship. 12 minutes away, the Rangers holding on to a 2-goal lead over Edina. Just a classic rivalry. Here's Marvin for Edina. Marvin had the assist on Eli Crosby's goal with 15 seconds left in the second period, putting the Hornets on the board. Hornets playing, apparently without one of their leading scorers, David Vareka. Gilder taking the draw for the Hornets, Henneman for the Rangers. We'll try that all over again. 11:30 to go in the third period. We play 12-minute periods. Puck bouncing into the neutral zone. It's dumped right back down by Jack Kelly. Kelly, a fairly active defender for the Hornets. Goes off the boards right back to Kelly. Kelly will carry it in, tries a shot that's blocked. There's a shot from Brewer, goes off. And goaltender Tyler Jansen, who takes over for Wyatt Wenzel in the Forest Lake Pipes. I believe they rotate evenly. Here's Kelly at the dot. Kelly has it poked away, picked up by Forest Lake's Henneman. And Kelly gets it to Brewer. Brewer realized he's all alone and dumps it down. Friswold putting on the pressure for Edina. A pass through the slot intercepted. Eli Crosby takes a shot at it. That goes wide. Friswold has a centering pass. It's loose in front. Crosby has a shot on goal. It's frozen by Jansen. Friswold, Crosby, and Howie, the forward line out for Edina. Crosby gets it over to Howie. Try to backhand shot. It's still loose. It's in. They score. The Hornets are within one. They're within one. We got a whole lot of yelling for a whole lot of nothing. We're going to remind ourselves that these are 12-year-olds. And just because you don't like the way they celebrate doesn't mean you can berate them like they're your own children. Beck Friswold pulls the Hornets within one. Friswold to the line. Friswold has Howie in the slot. He goes around a Forest Lake defender, puts on the brakes, throws it up to the point. It's knocked right back in. Howie holds the zone for Edina. Keeger knocks it behind his own net. Moen racing in for the Hornets, holds the zone. He'll have a forward fill his defensive spot. Here's Bame. Bame tries a centering pass. Minetti's in front, tries a backhand chance. That goes wide. Brings it around the board. Vellner won't be able to hold it in. There's 9 minutes to go in the third period. Here's Moen. Moen at the dot, tries a shot, goes off a Forest Lake skate and goes through the slot. Evan Gilder couldn't get it through a host of Rangers. Here's Hunter Longin. Longin has one of the goals today for the Rangers. Austin Smith in the corner for Forest Lake. He might try a centering pass. Opts to wait, puts on the brakes, tries a wraparound. They try another shot and it goes in. It crosses the line. Did it cross the line? Yep, they're going to give him a goal. Hunter Longin on the backhand chance. A fabulous play by Austin Smith. Puts on the brakes behind the Edina net, reverses ice. Norman sliding to the opposite side, unable to recover. The lead is 4-2 Forest Lake with 8:20 to go in the third period. Norman hangs on. Here's Smith at the top, gets it to the point. He's held in by Tepper. Tepper and Smith are probably physically the biggest defensive pair we have here at the Gobbler, PeeWees or Bantams. Eli Crosby for Edina. He stops, flings it to the side looking for Brewer. Brewer couldn't hang on to it. Austin Smith throws it into the neutral zone. It's taken away by Brewer. Brewer stood up at the blue line. That'll be a penalty on Forest Lake. Edina will go on the power. We have a player injury. We will step away for a moment. And we're back. We certainly hope that the injured player feels better. It looks like it's, I believe the coach made a motion to his ribs. Could be he just got the wind knocked out of him.
Minor penalties been assessed to Forest Lakes, number 36. Austin Smith. 2 is rough. That's Smith. 2 is for roughing. Covered the minor penalty. 740.
And the Henneman can't get the puck out. Holding, he'll go behind his own net. Camp loses his feet. It's taken away by Bame. Bame tries a shot for Edina. It's knocked away easily by Jansen. And puck comes all the way around to Gilder. Gilder looking for an option, tries a shot through traffic. It's gloved by Jansen. Owen Bame will take a 2-minute timeout. He took a liberty with Tyler Jansen after the puck was covered. We'll go 4-on-4 for a little while, and the Rangers will have what looks to be a 42-second power play. Like Crosby battling with Tepper. Crosby below the goal line for Edina. He's all alone down there. Severhus tries a shot. Nice little move by 97. Puck goes high, however. Bouncing biscuit. Crosby unable to get it out. And Forest Lake is going to go on a super duper power play. 6:10 to go. Here's not Vickery, excuse me. And a whole lot of useless yelling. My ears are starting to bleed. And Crosby will take 2 minutes. Might be trying to decide if it's interference. Personnel rearranging on the Edina side. Moen tries to clear the zone. So Rangers will go on a power play, just over 6 minutes to go in the third period. Puck comes to Fenrich at the top. Fenrich dumps it down. So they'll get Crosby for tripping. Evan Gilder chasing the puck down. Fenrich wheeling out of his own zone. Gilder staying on him. Here's Longin. Longin with 2 goals today for the Rangers. Now Gilder turns it back up, has a pass intercepted in the slot. Here's a shot. They score! And Logan Vickery with the goal. And the score is now 5-2 Forest Lake. 5:29 to go in the third. We're down to 5-on-4. Marvin tries a shot. Will go on net. Looks like a piece of our scoreboard is burned out. Just over a minute to go in the Eli Crosby penalty. So Forest Lake's still on the power play. Here's Elliot Hirsch. Hirsch at the top of the circle at the dot. Moves around one player. There's a shot. A little stick lift by Cornier. Here's a shot. Tepper fans on it. Here comes Friswald. Friswald dumps it in. And Forest Lake will be called for a penalty. That'll be 2 minutes for hooking. That'll negate the power play. Austin Smith will sit for 2 minutes. Marvin and Howie, the forwards for Edina. Kelly and Cornier, the defenders. Henneman taking the draw for Forest Lake. He's got Kuhlenkamp. Kelly tries a shot. Gloved by Jansen. Henneman, Vickery, the forwards for Forest Lake. Tepper and Kuhlenkamp also on the ice. And try this all over again. Henneman taking the faceoff. It comes into the middle. Here's Henneman. Henneman dances around an Edina player. And we've got what'll appear to be a body checking penalty. And players with some words for each other, and Ben Henneman just totally erased what could have been a 5-on-3 chance. Lesson number 1, as soon as you draw a penalty from the other team, just stop talking. Someday. We've got a timeout. Do we have a timeout? Offsides. Face off in the neutral zone. And here's Marvin for the Hornets. Marvin across the blue. He takes a slap shot. And goes wide. Severhus bandies the puck about. It's taken away by Vickery. Vickery behind the Forest Lake net. Gets it up to Daly on the right side. Daly gets it in the neutral zone. Severhus runs into Eli Crosby out of the box for the Hornets. Cornier to Marvin. It's picked off by Daly. And Daly has it taken away by Kelly. Marvin flips it through the neutral zone. That'll get all the way down. Icing is waved off. Nothing wrong with letting them play a little bit with 3:30 to go in the third period. Forest Lake 40 seconds to go on their power play. Vickery. Boy, it looks like Kelly tried to body him out of the way. Vickery says, "No, sir." And steamrolls him. And Brewer's got Minotti in the middle if he opts for it. Brewer going to the net, tries a shot that sails through the slot. No chance at finding anyone. Keeger bangs it off the boards. That'll roll like a wagon wheel all the way down. 17 seconds to go in the Forest Lake. Can't tell if it's a penalty. 17 seconds to go in the Forest Lake penalty. 3:02 to go in the third period. Minotti doing battle with Fenrich along the right-hand side. Now it gets to Gilder. Edina's Gilder. Gives it to Minotti. Minotti tries a shot. And is saved by Jansen. Gilder turns and shoots. That goes wide. Erickson chips it in deep to the Edina zone. 2:30 to go in the third period. Gilder, Ebner, and Boehm coming in for Edina. Gilder tries a shot. It is saved by Jansen. Jansen taking over in the second half of the game after starter Wyatt Wenzel took a seat. Through no fault of his own, Rangers simply rotate their goaltenders, which is certainly nice to see at this level. Gilder battling with some Rangers in the neutral zone. We'll see if Edina tries to pull the netminder. Gilder working his way across the zone. Boy, he is gassed. And his pass doesn't get anywhere. It's taken away by Longin. Longin has Vickery. Longin and Vickery, two of the an overused cliche, straws that stir the drink. For the Forest Lake offense, Smith from the point tries a shot. Goes off a stick and goes wide. 1:30 to go in the third period. Gilder still on the ice for Edina. He's not going to win any puck races right now. He's been out there for a solid 2 minutes. But he wins the draw. Tries a shot. It stopped, and Marvin roofs it. The game's not over. 1:18 to go in the third period. Edina makes it 5-3. Edina readying goaltender Lucas Norman to scoot to the bench as soon as they have possession. Puck is down. Brewer carries it into the offensive zone, and Norman will go to the bench. No, he'll stop. Now he'll go to the bench. Gilder's going to go right back onto the ice for the Hornets as the puck comes in the neutral zone. We are in the final minute of play of the game. Forest Lake leading Edina 5-3. A backhand chance won't get all the way down. Stopped by Moen for Edina. Moen to Brewer. Brewer touches it, so no icing. 45 seconds to go. Shot in from the Forest Lake end. And that'll be icing with 39 seconds to go in regulation. We have a timeout called. Edina will take timeout. Draw up a super secret offensive zone face-off play. We'll simply stay on the line. The timeout shouldn't be any longer than 60 seconds. Boy, heck of a game so far. A little teeter-totter action. We hope you stick around for our next semifinal. In the Bantam B division, looks like we've got Minnetonka and Prior Lake going up against each other. Prior Lake, the #1 Bantam B team in the state. Both teams send out what we can assume are their top 5 skaters. Brewer, Crosby, Marvin, Gilder, Kelly, and Ebner for the Hornets. Erickson, Tepper, Smith, Severhus, and Daly for the Rangers. Severhus can't clear. Austin Smith lofts it in the neutral zone. 25 seconds to go in the third period. Puck goes off the boards. It won't cause any problems. It gets down below the goal line. And puck finding its way into the corner with 10 seconds to go, and it's held up on the board. We've got a whistle with 7.5 seconds to play. 7 seconds to go, and it looks like Forest Lake is going to punch its ticket to the finals tonight at Bloomington Ice Garden. Puck is down, clock is rolling. 3, 2, 1. Ball game, Forest Lake. We will see you tonight. And Bloomington Ice Garden Rink 1 will have that game live for you. The link to the live stream can be found on youthhockeyhub.com. With the win, Forest Lake moves on to the finals. 5:30, big one. We hope to see you there. Thanks for tuning in.